Hello! So you join me today in my last drive of Iris the Ibiza. I'm on my way to work. It's Wednesday the 27th of April, and yeah, there's a guy who's buying the car, subscribes to the channel, Dave Wright. He's coming to collect her from work around 10 o'clock this morning, and then she's gone. Could be a song, that, couldn't it? She's gone. Who did that one? Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so why, you ask, are you selling the most fun car you've had in a while, certainly the fastest car you've had in a long while, and the car that does the most miles per gallon, in times when fuel is at its most expensive, etc., etc.? And indeed, probably the most reliable car. Simply because the car makes me drive like an idiot, to be honest. Years and years ago, I got done for speeding in a van, believe it or not. So all the cars I've had, I got done for speeding in a van. Did the speed awareness course, and ever since then I've never really drove fast. I've always had quite slow cars, boring cars. But since I've had this, it's brought out the hooligan in me. There's no doubt about it. I go for overtakes that the car can make, but I would normally never go for. The type of overtakes where if someone does it to you when you're driving along, you go, what a bell end. That type of stuff. So I don't, although I like the car, I don't like the way that the car makes me drive. Also, it was a sort of impulse buy. I'd just sold the Land Rover, I got offered it, I just went, yeah, go on then. Didn't really want it, although I've had Volkswagen cars before, and it's a Volkswagen group, obviously. I was done with this type of car, but I bought it anyway. So I've had it 3 months, virtually in a couple of days, and it has been a great car, can't fault it. But I want to move back to something that A, fits the channel, and B, that's a bit quirky, that I quite fancy. So I have got a new car lined up now after lots of farting around. As you know, the Puma fell through. A mate of mine then went and saw another car. I then bid on another car on eBay and got pipped with seconds to go, and finally found the car that I'm going to fetch on Sunday. So I'll release this as a sort of Waffle Wednesday, but it won't be till late on Wednesday. And then on Sunday, we're going to Halifax to fetch the next car. I don't want to tell you what it is. Some of you have had fair guesses on the community page, but yeah, we'll reveal that actually on Sunday. The reason it's got to be Sunday, by the way, is because I'm going to attempt to drive it home, so that should be fun. And yeah, I can't, if I went and fetched it on Saturday, for argument's sake, I'd have to tax it for 1 day and lose a month's tax. So Sunday is the first of the month, so that's why we're doing it Sunday. So that'll be a video which I'll try and get out Sunday afternoon, so you can see what that is. But yeah, that's really it with this one. It's quite strange. I spent the day yesterday cleaning the car, hoovering it out, you know, to a decent standard. It's not a valet by any means, but, and then I sent Dave a quick video, and in fact I'll stick some footage in now of how clean it looked. Just going to give Iris a hoover out and a wash. It's Tuesday afternoon as I'm filming this. I've got the day off work, and yeah, she's going tomorrow. Dave from the channel, one of the subscribers, is coming to collect her from work, and yeah, on to the next one. So we'll probably have tagged this on to the last ever Waffle Wednesday from Iris. There we go then. She's all clean, ready for the next owner. I just sent him a quick video and said, the best £500 car you'll buy today. There we go. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully, if we can do it, Dave will send me a video via WhatsApp or something of his first impressions of the car, and I'll stick that in as well. And that's really it. There's nothing more to say. Yeah, I think I've probably done a couple of thousand miles in it, and it's been great. Like I say, can't fault it. But it's one of them where I paid 500 quid for it. Dave's buying it for 500 quid. Although I've been offered more for it, I didn't agree, but he offered me the price I paid for it when I was going to sell it, however long that may be. So if I'd have kept it 6, 7, 8 months, he'd have still given me 500. So I didn't want to welch on the deal just because I'd only had it 3 months. Even though I have had an honest offer of 600 quid for it, I just thought I'd be nice. Also, like I say, I've spent no money on the car, although it had an oil and filter change when I got it, apparently, so they said. We know the history that the tyres aren't great on it. It's got, you know, ditch finders on it, and the cam belt, I suppose, really needs doing, although mileage wise it doesn't, certainly age wise it does. And it's not the type of car I want to invest in. You know, the paintwork's mismatched, as we know. It's a great bum about car, work and back, which is all I'm using it for, but I want something that I can sort of play about with, and I think you'll like the new car. I was going to continue with the Bangonomics theory of buying a £500 car, but I think the one that I've got may end up being a keeper, or at least it will be worth investing in because of what it is. Again, slightly candid there because I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, really, I don't feel like I want to invest anything else in this car. So it's a type of, let's get rid while it's still worth what I paid for it. And I've not lost on it, have I? Although I could have made on it. So anyway, waffling enough. There may be some more footage in this video, and if not, we'll catch you on Sunday when we go and pick up the new one. Hopefully the camera isn't too wobbly. For some reason when I point it that way, it's crazy. Bye bye baby. That's 60. That's the speed limit. Just put it in 5th. Crazy. That's in 6th. That's mental. Woo! Here's Dave.
Oh yeah.
Dave's been a subscriber on the channel since the very start.
Wow, yeah.
You know, one of the first. And he's the man who's crazy enough to have bought Iris off me.
I'm nuts.
He's going to do a couple of bits of videoing on the way home of his first reactions to the car, and I'll try and tag them into this, and we'll see what we get from that.
See you soon.
Have fun. There she goes. Bye bye Iris.
Hi there, as you probably know, I'm Dave, I'm the new owner of Iris. Just on the way home, so I thought I'd do just a quick video just on my thoughts. First impressions, drives lovely to be honest. So £500, I think it's a bit of a bargain. I think I've stolen it. But yeah, all is well. basically for this car is just to run it and run it and run it, and probably until it stops. I was saying to Rick, if it goes through the next MOT, not many issues or whatever, I'll probably get the cam belt done on it. And then yeah, just run it. I've got the oil filter already for this. I'll be running it on some brand new Goodyears as well. Because again, like I was saying to Rick, I do a lot of miles on this, but I will do. I'll be driving sort of a 90-mile round trip every day for work, so I'll be racking the miles up pretty quick. So yeah, all in all, happy with this so far, definitely. And just to touch on the performance, Rick and I were talking about this, and you're right, Rick. It's a bit of an animal. You know, just the torque of it, just the actual torque. I mean, I'm in 6th gear now, doing 60, just squeeze the throttle, off it goes. I'm at 70. That to me is crazy. I think I agree with Rick in that I would not be surprised if this has had some sort of remap or something done to it, because out of the hundreds and hundreds of cars I've driven, a lot of them as well, Golfs and stuff like that, this is something else. And yeah, I really do think something's probably been done to this. I'll probably never find out, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, it said 95 on the range when I left, and it says 85 now, and that was probably 25 miles ago. So yeah, interesting to see what I can get MPG wise out of it doing a long run. But yeah, brilliant car. Nice to meet you, Rick. Yeah, look forward to watching your videos for your new car. Cheers then. Bye bye. Yeah, so just a bit of an update. I'm a bit further on now. Yeah, still drives good. Aircon I think might need a regas, but I can sort it out, no problem. And I still, yeah, it's got to have more than 100